if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Becky. This is my channel. Please subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to tick the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that I post on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yay! So today I am talking all about a skin condition that I've had since I was 13 years old. Yeah. It's a skin condition that when I first had it, when I first saw it appearing on my skin, I would go from doctor to doctor, doctor. So many doctors, and none of them could tell me what it was. Oh, just stay out of the sun, drink more water, eat less sugar, and put some steroid cream on it. Bonkers. You know what? I give it up to the doctors because they have saved me on many occasions. But sometimes it's just really frustrating. But all that being said, I discovered way late in my life that there is actually a diagnosis for this, and I am not the only one that has this condition. It's called solar dermatitis. Basically, what solar dermatitis means, to be more technical, solar means sun and heat, derma meaning skin, and itis meaning inflammation. Hence, this means that I am allergic to the sun. Yep, there is such thing as that. And I got it. Of course, this condition appeared when I was 13 years old, so it was something that I developed over time. I also, at the same exact time, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It was the whole reason that I went into the doctor, because I had this rash, I had hives, and it was just so painful, and I couldn't. Every time that I would go outside in the summertime or on vacation, on like a tropical vacation or anywhere that has the sun, if I'm out in it, I would break out in hives everywhere. Blisters, rash, yeah, the works. And so I go into a doctor and to another doctor. Like I said, none of them knew what this was, but there was one single doctor that was like, well, we're gonna test your A1C and see what we find there. And sure enough, my blood sugars were through the roof, and I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and given insulin to inject into myself because my pancreas had shut down. It doesn't work, it doesn't produce insulin anymore. But my diabetes story is a whole nother story. Let me know if you guys want to hear it, if I should make a video on that. But today I'm talking about my skin condition and how I am going to try to heal it. So as you guys may or may not know, I don't know how you wouldn't know. Well, if you're new to my channel, you wouldn't know that I am 100% plant-based vegan. I don't eat meat, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat anything that comes from an animal. And I went vegan after I was actually diagnosed with stage 3 melanoma cancer. And to start my story, it kind of starts with that. In 2015, I was diagnosed with stage 3A melanoma cancer. I got the call from the doctor saying, you have cancer. Those 3 words that nobody ever wants to hear. If you guys want to hear my melanoma story, I'll have it linked for you guys right here. So of course, I had the surgery to remove the said tumor on my back. So they took a huge chunk of skin out of my back and sewed it back together. But in that surgery, they also pulled out 2 lymph nodes that had cancer in them, that were cancerous. So basically the cancer had spread into the lymph nodes, meaning that they needed to go back in for another surgery 2 weeks later to remove all of the lymph nodes from the right armpit. So they went right in here, removed every single lymph node from my right side, and I am left with an arm that I cannot use for anything. No needles, no pricks, no blood pressure cuffs, no cuts, no bruises, no anything. Like if I get a cut or injure my arm, my right arm at any point, that's bad news, real bad news. And so of course, that being said, my body has a really hard time detoxifying and moving the toxins, moving my lymph, because I have them all cut out right here. They're cut out. They have nowhere to escape from this side. And so basically, if you don't know what the lymph system does for your body, it basically moves toxins out of your body that your body doesn't want to have in them. And living in this day and age, toxins are everywhere. You put them in your body and on your body. Bacteria is everywhere. I mean, if you lived in a bubble, you could probably be okay. But even then, I don't know. So I don't live in a bubble, and nor do I want to live in a bubble. So having the lymph nodes removed, the toxins not being able to escape my body from this side, it's really, really hard to remove toxins. For the first time in my life, I am going to concentrate all my time and energy, everything I place on and into my body, I am going to focus on just healing it. I've never taken the time or specialized my diet in any sort of way to heal my skin. And so I have done so much research, you guys, like so much, that I'm at a point where I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I'm ready, I'm prepared, I know what to do. And of course it's going to be an experiment. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know what, if any of this is going to be of any use to it, but it's gonna be good for my body anyway. So I wanted to take the time today to tell you really quick what I'm going to do to heal my skin, because apparently millions of people have this skin condition and they just live with it. It's just something that their doctors say, well, you're gonna have this for the rest of the life, stay out of the sun, wear clothes on every square inch of your body at all times. Nobody wants to live like that, right? I certainly don't. So this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be a big experiment for me. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a genius in skin. Like, I'm not. But I've done my research, and this is what I'm going to do. I am already 5 days into being fully raw vegan. That means I'm eating nothing but fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. That's it. Oh, and raw oats. You guys know that I love oats, okay? I can't give up oats. And you know, you can say that they're raw, you can say that they're not raw, but to me, they're gonna be raw because I love my oats. And I found these on Amazon.com. They're raw. They're raw, my friends. No heat, no nothing whatsoever. They're raw. So I'm gonna eat them. End of story. So I've gone 5 days. I'm feeling pretty good. I actually am kind of journaling like my whole journey with this and writing down like the things that I experience every day. I'm already on day 5 of being fully raw, and I'm really stoked about it. I'm feeling pretty good. So on the I don't think I wrote down day 1, but apparently I started on day 3. So day 3, week 1, I had some detox symptoms. I had like a sore throat and a stuffy nose. I did wake up in the middle of the night because I really had to go to the bathroom. I'll just say that it was one of the longest pees that I can ever remember. And then of course I had a hard time getting back to sleep because I felt like my energy was like through the roof. I'm like, hey, I'm ready to go for the day. It's only like 2 a.m. in the morning, but I'm ready to go. So there's that. The next day actually felt pretty normal. Like I didn't have any of the detox symptoms, nothing like that. So day 4 I was feeling great. Day 5, I had, you just see my notes. I had a great number 2. Yeah. And I actually went number 2 twice this morning, and then I went on a run, and I had to go again. So if that's not telling you that my body is pushing out the bad stuff, like, it's a good thing, it's good. I also noticed that there was like less junk on, I use a tongue scraper every morning to scrape off the bacteria from my tongue. And so I noticed that I was scraping off like almost nothing. I mean, usually my tongue scraper is coated when I do that, but there was like almost nothing on it. As far as diet so far, that's what I've been doing for the past 5 days. And yes, I am going fully raw for 30 days. Like, that's my goal. I'm going to go 30 days of eating raw, vegan, and after the 30 days, I'm going to just kind of take a step back and look through all my notes and just kind of think like, okay, what do I want to do now at this point? Do I want to keep on going with this? Am I feeling really good? Am I noticing, you know, my skin is better? Or will at that point, will I start like incorporating some more cooked food, like potatoes at night or whatever? I'll do another video on that. Once we hit the 30 days, I'll kind of tell you guys like how it went and all that kind of stuff. So the other thing that I've changed.
Hi friends, Editing Becky here. I have actually decided to turn this video into 2 parts. So if you haven't subscribed already, do so now. Turn on the notification bell right next to the subscription button. And the next video you guys will see will be the continuing of the video and the really exciting part, So be sure to subscribe, go spread some happy today, and thank you for watching. Bye!